Welcome back to Pouur Decisions, where business, law, and wine are meeting. And today we have an exciting guest. We have Ameerah Herbert. And yes, hey, everybody. Her business is Noire Wellness and Aesthetics.
The med
And
spa.
yes, the medspa. Okay, so we want to know, okay, tell us how you got started and how you came up with the name. Just to, tell us a little bit more about everything.
Okay. So I'm a registered nurse by trade, and roughly 16 years ago, I was in San Antonio running a wound care center.
Okay.
And my patient said, I make my appointments to see the doctor, but it's you that takes care of my psoriasis. If you ever leave here and open a med spa, I will follow you. And I had never heard that term before.
Okay.
And I have insomnia really bad. So in the middle of the night, I'm Googling how tall was Jesus? How many teeth do a giraffe have? What is a med spa? Med spas near me. What do they offer?
Right.
Who can open a med spa? How do you get this started? So that was became my if I ever won the lottery dream.
Okay.
Well, spoiler alert, I didn't win the lottery. My mom passed away 3.5 years ago. And so I had an unexpected inheritance that allowed me to leave my last director of nursing position.
Oh,
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. So I took my mom's legacy to create my legacy. But
Oh my gosh. Well, one, obviously that, condolences on your mom passing and everything,
Thank you.
because that's a lot.
Thank you.
And then just the fact that you were able to turn that into, this whole, facility and all is amazing. And I'm sure she would be so happy and proud.
Thank you. So there's
Yeah.
nods to her around here.
Yes. And we're going to take a tour of everything because it's beautiful in here. It's so nice. So I want
you.
everybody to be able to see all the work that you've put into it too.
Oh, thank you. I appreciate that.
Yes. Okay. So what is noir? What does that mean for why that name?
I told you about my insomnia night. So when I thought about this in the middle of the night, it was always called noir in my dream. Zero significance to anything.
Oh, okay.
It sounds sexy. It just means black in French. It's literally the word black in French. And then the E is the effeminate spelling.
Okay.
So some people ask me, why do I spell it this way?
Yeah.
No, so you can spell it noir, which is Noir, but Noire is the effeminate spelling. So.
Okay.
But,
oh, that's cool.
Thank you.
And I love how you said you were just up, just Googling at night.
In the middle of the night. So Jesus was 5 feet tall, and giraffes have 32 teeth, in case you need to know. Yeah, just like
I did not know that.
Yeah, see? I'm learning things in the middle of the night still.
Yes, noted. Okay, next time that I need to know some information, I'm going to,
If you're ever on Jeopardy, Trivial Pursuit, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, phone a friend.
I will be calling you.
I'm your gal. I know random info.
But I love that. And I'm sure that helps when you're talking with patients and all, just to calm them. And speaking of that, okay, so talk about what type of services you offer here.
Okay, so we offer non-surgical aesthetics.
Okay.
And there's a wellness component as well. But so we do Botox, filler, teeth whitening, microneedling, cryo body contouring, so we can freeze the fat. You can lose some inches. We can also lift and tone with that. We have the Morpheus 8, which is radio frequency microneedling. We have traditional microneedling, microchanneling, facials, chemical peels, massages, literally anything fun. And then we also do have a wellness component, where our massages come in, but we also have the medical weight loss available as well.
Okay. Is there an area that you like the most doing on patients?
Just this area of nursing in general. No one is sick, and everyone's happy when they come to see us, and they're even happier when they leave.
Yeah.
So just anything aesthetics.
How did this, how did you start?
Okay. So the business is about 2 years and 8 months old, but I started off mobile initially. So I had friends that owned businesses around the city. And so I think I acquired 6 locations that I would see my clients.
Okay.
So when they would call me, they would say, "Where are you located?" And I would say, "I'll schedule you the closest to you." So I saw clients in Strongsville, Olmsted Township, Independence, Chardon, Mentor, Shaker Heights, and then we did a couple of pop-ups in Tower City.
Oh my gosh. Well, yeah, you were all over.
Yeah, so yeah, I don't believe that in staying on one side of the city.
No.
So I acquired clients everywhere, and gratefully, clients still travel here
I
now that
bet.
we are one
Yes.
central location.
Yes.
Yeah.
And your location is in Lyndhurst.
We're in Lyndhurst on Mayfield Road, right across the street from Tesla and Cleveland Clinic Plaza.
Yes. Yes. So that the whole path to opening up the physical location, any pointers that you would give anyone about just getting started?
Okay. So I did rely on a couple legal services. One was to establish the entity, and then the other was I ran the lease through the attorney, and to make sure it was beneficial on both ends. And ultimately, we did have a couple of edits.
You used a lot of legal services getting started. I'm glad you started an entity. I'm glad that you used an attorney to look over your lease, things that are so important so that you can be as protected as possible.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then I did need to secure a general attorney not that long ago. I had to sue a client for theft of services.
Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
I hope that never happens to any of you. But yeah,
it
that
does.
did happen.
It can and does happen, and it's one of those. It's just one of those things in business.
Yeah. So we won the case.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What? And then did you have to garnish wages or?
No. I had the option to either ask for like a one lump sum.
Okay.
But I ultimately gave her a payment plan.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, that's the law working for you. And,
Yes.
it's one of those things where you put things into place so that if the worst case scenario happens, you're prepared and you were able to be prepared and handle it.
Yes. I happen to keep meeting a lot of attorneys. So I have a lot of attorney friends.
It's necessary.
Yes. Yes.
Yeah. Okay, so one of the things too that you've been very successful with your business and with
Thank you.
Yes, yeah, and but there's always a poor decision or two that happen along the way, and then we're able to go past it and still excel and still be very very on a good track. So. Is there a poor decision you can think of that you were able to overcome and maybe can give some advice to anyone listening?
Yes. Well, so not necessarily a poor decision, but it put me into a poor circumstance. So when I picked out my brick and mortar location, it had a planned construction. So I told you they planned to take this 4,200 square feet space and demise it because it was too large for any small business. And so I didn't know about the nature of the construction business. So ultimately it was a great location and a great decision to be in here, but it was a poor decision to pick a place that had a planned construction because I was told 4 to 5 months lead time. And
we heard about how it was so difficult to deal with the delays with construction and everything. So the big question is, because other people are going to deal with the same thing. That's just the nature of, doing a build out and all and construction. How were you able to get through that and still maintain like your sanity and all and open?
Yes. So I extended my stay at my mobile locations. So I told you my friends' businesses, they allowed me to come and see my clients in their spaces. So they allowed me to continue to see my clients in their spaces for a year. And ultimately, the landlord actually gave me a temporary space in Shaker Heights. That's where the 7th location came from. And I would come here every single day and see the contractors. And they would say, there she is. How's your day? And I would say, no, how are you? How's your day? Where are we at? Where are we at with this?
Right. When am I going to open?
Give me my key.
Yes.
Get out.
Yes. Okay, so you still had streams of income coming in. You were still working that, which is important.
Yes.
And then you were also checking in just to make sure that things were progressing and not just leaving it up to them to hope and pray that they're doing what they're supposed to do.
I did not leave them up to their own devices. I came here every single day.
That's good.
And a couple of times that I came, I filmed content so that my clients could continue to be excited about the place because
that's a great idea.
It felt like Emperor's New Clothes. Like it's going to be ornate. You're going to love it. It's beautiful. Everything is brand new. It's shiny. But I was the only one that could see it.
Yeah. Right.
So I did some content showing my clients, because I have clients still to this day that they've been along the journey with me from the very, very beginning.
That is wonderful.
And so they were excited to see
Yeah.
progress in the construction as well. Yeah.
Right. Because they were, I'm sure, asking like, when is it going to happen?
Yeah, you were like, you said August. It's December.
Yeah.
I was like, I know, I was told September.
Yeah, right. And I promise it's coming. I promise.
We moved in March.
Oh yeah.
It was a time. It was a time. That was definitely a test of my patience that I still don't have. But thank goodness I still don't look aged.
Right. No, you don't. You don't. Oh man. Well, that is a great testament to just perseverance and keeping the right focus, and then also, strategizing so that you could still, keep getting income coming in, and you weren't just like burning through everything. Like, if we don't open next month, like I'm not going to be able to open. So that's important. And kudos to you for, being able to take that poor decision and make it,
positive.
Yes.
Thank you.
So what type of legacy would you like to leave for the community, just, for your family, anything, with, the med spa?
The fact that you can do it, like I said, it was a client that gave me this idea. And I took it and ran with it. And, my mom, allowed me, like her legacy allowed me to be able to do it. So just patterning for other people. I was a nurse. I thought I would always work for someone else. And the fact that I work for myself and I have my own.
Yeah.
Part of that is legacy. Patterning for my son. That's legacy. Showing the community that we give back. We do a lot of community events. We do services for free at times, within reason, for some community events. So just being a support to the community, and just patterning for people that it can be done. It can be done. That dream, that little small dream you had in the middle of the night.
Yes.
It can come to be.
Yes, it can. It can. Yeah. And you can, take ideas from other people to turn them into something that you may not have ever even thought or imagined. Correct. And that is awesome. Yes. So kudos to you.
Thank you.
Yes. And so we always want to toast, and because the only poor decisions that we want people making are like, are you drinking red, white, rosé, or your favorite bourbon? Today we have some white wine that we're drinking, and it's a Pinot Grigio, and we'll pour a little bit just to do a little toast, even though we'll pretend yours is whiskey, and we'll do the wine. But yes, here's to making good, poor decisions about drinking and overcoming any of those obstacles with the businesses that Ameerah was able to tell us about, and turn those into really good decisions.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.